Yeah, obviously, goes without saying, heartbreaker. Um, when you have the lead, for that long, and your home opener, obviously we wanted to win for our fans and our football team. You got to give a lot of credit to San Antonio. They hung in there. It's just disappointing. The key stat of the game for our team is we're 1 for 6 in the red zone, and it's just you're not going to win a lot of games when you're 1 for 6 in the red zone. You're just not, and we got to get it fixed down there because that's not good. And probably one of the most disappointing losses I've ever been a part of. I hurt for our players because they worked their tails off and it bought in. But I can tell you this, we are not going to let this loss turn into 2. We are not going to come out flat next week. I can tell you that right now. Okay? We will not allow that to happen. Players, coaches, everybody. This one's going to hurt for 24 hours. I'm not going to lie. This one's going to hurt. And when you put your heart and soul into things, it does hurt. But when you put your heart and soul in things too, you have to move on. And so we're gonna be upset tonight. We're gonna watch the tape tomorrow and see what we did really good and see what we did really bad. And we're gonna address those. I'm gonna address the things I thought I did really good and the things I thought I did really bad. And so we're in this together, and we will not let this loss define who we are at all. So I'll open it up to questions. A lot. It does a lot, and you're ingrained. Your mind works certain ways, and figuring out, okay, it's a 2-score game, blah blah blah, but there's a 3-point play, and this is So yes, it does. Last week, I'll be honest with you, I was faster in my mind this week. Figuring out what we're going to do, and that's why we kicked the field goal there, and at the end of the third quarter, whenever it was, and it was 4th and goal, I think at the 2.5, and we kicked it, but like I said, the name of the game is they were 3 for 3 in the red zone, and we were 1 for 6.
Do you feel like when you look back on the game, the first 59 minutes of the game, do you feel like you guys were like you guys got the game playing well?
Mm-hmm.
Does that make it harder now to like you feel like you played that kind of game and now
Yeah, it always makes it hard, and losing's losing. The beauty of pro football and the agony of pro football is you either get A or an F. There's no C pluses. There's no D pluses. There's no B minuses. You either win or you lose, and that's the beauty and the agony of it. And we just, we failed, and we gotta, like I said, we gotta do better in the red zone and on offense. And when it comes down to, the meat and potatoes of the game, there we gotta make a stop, and that's just what it is. And I need to do a better job. Okay, I need to do a better job as well to make sure that doesn't happen.
Yeah, I don't think there was a problem with us, trying to score. We just got to punch it in. We just got to execute those last few plays. I fumbled the ball on the 2-yard line. Can't have that happen. We got to punch one of those scores in, and then all this stuff doesn't matter. And absolutely, that'll be a main focus for us going forward.
Just with the role of being able to do the 4th and 12
Mm-hmm.
for the onside kickers, how do you approach that situation in terms of are you talking about that play before, like if they score this, or do you kind of be proactive in
Sure.
what you're trying to do there?
Absolutely, and we take time during the week to game plan that on offense and defense. I mean, we take a lot of time. I mean, we had a really good plan last week if we needed it. Against Houston, we kind of knew what they were going to do and had a good plan and felt the same way. Now, we didn't have any tape on San Antonio. They did not attempt one last week, and obviously they changed coordinators, so it's hard to go back and look at last year's tape. But yeah, I mean, we knew they were going to go for the 4th and 12 there. We knew it. They ran 3-by-1 all go special, and that's what they ran, and they converted it by that much. And that's all you need to do is to convert is by that much. So.
For either of the players, just because of you guys being based in Arlington, coming here, having this be the home of theirs, what did you kind of make of the fans support getting the final to see that happen?
Yeah, absolutely. I think it was great to see the fans. I played the last 2 seasons without a home fan base playing in front of the crowd. So it was awesome to see the Showboat fans out there and excited to get back here and win one for them.
Coach, you have looked like a really good team in the first half, starting off strong. You take the ball, you go down 13-play drive. As the home team, what goes into that decision of taking the ball? And looking back, do you think that was the right decision?
I do. I do. Our clock rules are unique. Where they want the clock to run in this game. They want these games to be under 3 hours. All right, and so, when the rules are how they are with the clock running, you try to steal an extra possession. Now, over the course of time, does that mean we won't make a different decision, like down the road? I can't tell you that. Each game's different. So, but right now, our mindset going into that was we wanted to make sure we started with the football first.
We've seen you take some pretty big hits the past couple weeks. Do you feel that that's going to be sustainable in the future?
Yeah, absolutely. I've said it a few times. Like, I'm a football player too. I'm gonna get hit. I'm gonna take shots. It's something where I kind of mentioned last week where I have to clean up some stuff on my end to avoid taking some of those hits. But I'm a competitor, so I like getting after it and getting there and getting those first downs and getting those extra yards.
Jerry, for you, what were you seeing on the defensive side? Did you feel like you guys relaxed a little bit with that lead in the fourth quarter?
I wouldn't say we were laxed at all. San Antonio, they came out and they executed on a couple things. Some of the looks that they were giving us and we were giving them in the first half, they came out and made a couple second half adjustments and just they did a good job planning to attack some points that they found in our defenses that might have been a weak point that maybe whether they picked up on film or just picked up in the first half. So, props to their coaching staff and doing what they did, but it was really, I wouldn't say we relaxed at all. It's just executing the game plan. We had plays called, and we just didn't go out there and make the plays that we needed to make.
With that interception, roughly 2.5 minutes left, and they come back-to-back scores. How disappointing was that?
Any loss is extremely disappointing, right? You learn a lot more from losses than you ever will a win. There's a lot of stuff that we got going and clean up, and I know that we will. I know the staff that we have and the players that we have, we're going to go in there, not hang our heads, and we're going to go to work and get better again. So we were prepared for the situation today. We were prepared for the situation, like Coach said. We take time out every week to work on it, and at the end of the day, we didn't go out there and execute it. So it falls on our shoulders as a whole defense and team. It falls on all of us. We got to go out there, play better, and execute at the end of the day.
Coach, I got one that came from outside of.
Sure.
Can you talk about the explanation on the fumble where the whistle blew and they overturned the call? Can you just talk about how that affected the game and what the explanation was there?
Let's see. Okay. I was told that there was an inadvertent whistle, and I got a very vague explanation, which I really didn't understand. So they ruled it. It was that, and they got the ball back. So I'm sure I'll get a follow-up from the league this week.
Coach, I realize obviously it's comes down in general. Do you embrace, enjoy the quirkiness of the rules, or do you more kind of accept it as like a necessity that lets the league try and establish itself?
I don't view it as quirky because those are the rules. And so we need to do the best job we can as a coaching staff to coach the rules. And so are there some things that if I ran a league, are there things that would be different? Sure. But, that's my job as the head football coach, is to try to find an advantage on how to coach the rules that are the rules. And so, that's what we try to do. And sometimes we're good at it, and sometimes we need to get better. And so I don't look at it as quirky at all. That's the beauty of our league.
Time for two more, Eli, and then Darian.
So in light of the ruling on that fumble, even though the ball rolled around for that long, do you have to, I guess maybe coach your guys differently, that even if the ball's rolling around that long, like we have to jump on the football offensively or defensively?
Sure. And if the whistle's being blown and the ball's still rolling around, we need to play through the whistle to get on the football. Even if the whistle's being blown, we have to get on the whistle. I mean, we have no choice. We have no choice. So, yes.
Coach, normally whenever we talk about quarterback, we talk about his arm. But I know earlier this week you guys wanted to establish a running identity. Unfortunately, it didn't go so good. But Case, he was running. And I just wanted to get your thoughts on how it feels to have a quarterback that can take over and extend plays and keep that drive.
It's huge. It's huge. I mean, you know, it just brings a dynamic to our offense that, you know, that we strive for perfection in everything we do. Okay, we're never going to get there, but we strive for it. All right, we strive to teach the route perfectly. We strive to protect it perfectly. We strive to get the coverage we're looking for. But sometimes it's not going to be perfect all the time, and his God-given ability takes over, and that is just a huge, huge piece of our offense. And I thought he played his butt off today and played tough, and did a great job of picking up some first downs with his feet. That's one tough son of a gun.
All right, guys. Thank you very much.
Thank you.